Alright, so today, on our part 2, there is going to be some discrepancies with Diablo 2, but, oh, excuse me, but, I'm going to cut down a little bit on my, oh no, now if I do click on my inventory, what I did while we were gone was, all I did was just empty out my inventory and sell off a few things. So let's pick up my bolts. Let's make... So now that is where we can go down. In that sense, we can go down that way, but I'm not quite ready to go yet. The reason why I'm splitting this up the reason why I started splitting this up in the small 2 parts of the video is because I don't want to be stuck and waiting for this to load. So, what we're trying to do, like I said, let's see, do we have unidentified? So we'll unidentify you. It's a short staff, but we don't use staffs. We use bows and arrows. Club of healing, let's keep moving. We're gonna try to clear out the dungeon here. Oh, what potion dropped? I know. Ah, there's a light mana potion. Found an extra town portal. We are kind of getting full. This game really does take some time. Let's go into tab. Not tab, let's control it. It looks like that we got some back there, so let's go this way. Oops, I didn't mean to push that off. Key drop. Healing potion. Let's try to keep moving. Now, there shouldn't be too much over here. That goes to the dark woods. We'll go to the dark woods eventually, but we're not quite ready to go through that yet. What we'll do is I'm going to make this into more of a 2-parter. What I'm trying to do right now. But I'm going to try and just clear out
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
No, you're not. Is that a large... That's the hand axe. We can make room.
I can't carry anymore.
Nope. I know you can't carry anymore, so we'll just use a potion to heal. Alright, so when we do get more spot to actually heal...
I am overburdened.
Okay. So let's go back to town now. I do got 2 sets of bolts, which am going to put one in here for storage. And keep one of those along with me. So, let's go into my...
Good day.
Let's sell some of this stuff off that I don't need at the moment. Weapons, nothing that seems unique for me to buy. Check up on our armor, see if there's any better helmets here. That one gives enhanced defense, increases maximum durability by 13. 15. This one does poison reduction. It does add 1 socket to it, so we'll sell that one off. Because I like that one's gonna give me some fire resistance and stuff. When we do get a chance to find other things, armor's gonna add plus. That's gonna add plus 3 to strength if I put a chipped amethyst up there, and I think we'll save on that. This one does add a sapphire, adds plus 10 to mana for that. I'm gonna be using. I tend to use a lot more mana induced because we might now only have is about like 61, maybe 51 mana. And I think we could add, but that's cold damage. That adds attack rating increase or strength increase. That's all we've got. I think we'll add a strength increase more. Unless that adds lighting radius and 10% to attack. That one adds, yeah. That's not too terrible. So I think that should be good enough. Let's keep moving. We'll go out to the Dark Woods here in a minute. I'm just going to clear out the first floor realm of this, for now. We might go down into the second cellar. It shouldn't be too large, I don't think, but I'd like to get rid of all the upper stuff up here so that we don't have to, right now, I do need to go back and I do need to go pick up some of that stuff. Small charms. Plus 1 to defense and plus to life. That I'll keep in there for now until we do get another large charm. Okay, so now let's go downstairs until we get a better charm, I shall say. But, oh, something's around here. I can hear them. I heard him. Dropped a potion of some sort. I'm not too worried if I don't have it. Let's go down to here. Because I know there's like a few things that got dropped down in here. Because or it was down there. It was somewhere over here. Because I got leather gloves. But I dropped a... How can you put this? A stamina potion?
I can't carry anymore.
Let's see. Do you got any minor potions that we can just throw out there? Where is our cap at? Oh, we already got our cap. It's our bolts that I'm trying to pick up. There we go. And I guess we can pick these up and put them in here, I guess. There doesn't seem to be like anything else there, so let's see, where is she at? I don't see her at all. Where? Okay, there was a glitch in here. Okay. So there's nothing down here that I seems to be large here, so let's use our stamina. Just so we can get... When we do get downstairs, it will definitely be better at it. Moving. And she's stuck! Like, physically stuck. Like, I think she glitched somewhere along the line. I don't know. There shouldn't be too much down here.
I need mana. Not enough. I need mana. Let's get the new skill here. So 18, we're not even that far. Your sight eliminates nearby enemies, making them easier to hit for you and your party. Let's see. I think, Cold Arrow. This is from Ice Arrow. Ice Arrow receives from Cold and Freezing Arrow, whereas Freezing Arrow receives from Cold and Ice. So, in the Cold, it converts 5 physical damage to elemental damage to attack, where right now it's 30. The attack rating is 10%, cold damage is 3 to 4, cold length is 4 seconds, mana cost is 3.6, it's 3.5. The next one will be a 3.6. So and it's slowly, not much increase.
I am overburdened.
Let's go back to town here. We do need to, since I do have that, we will sell Take You Away. And we'll sell everything else along the way. No. Actually, no, not right at the moment. This one gives me, attack takes 1% damage, whereas that one increases maximum durability and has 2 sockets, so in case if we do decide we want to increase it later on, we can.
For you?
Let's go down here. And let's put in our potions here. Get rid of any minor stuff. Nothing, oh, actually since while we're here, we can look at weapons. That one has a 3 socket, where that one has a 2 socket, but it has enhanced damage. So it's acting as if this has a 3 socket in here already. So that I think we'll keep, because it adds that additional 20 enhanced, and we can only put 2 in here. Whereas that one we can only put 3. So that's nothing to be worried about. Let's see, that one has 3 sockets, 11 enhanced defense. But it has 3 sockets, so that acting as if it has 4. Reduced damage reduced by 1. Definitely do need that. Let's see if we got any other. That increases maximum durability, but I think I'll keep the other one. Because see, right now that one's good. If we do find something better, we'll come back. So I think what we'll do is we'll come in here now. Yeah, it's gonna say reduce attack or damage, but I would like to have that there. Because then at least we can have stack of 3 when you do need to go in. Make sure nothing needed to be repaired, but I wanted to make sure. Let's just move all our things along that edge up there. That means we can fit 3 more chipped stuff. In case. So now let's go down to okay, let's keep moving around. There shouldn't be too much down in here, as I recall.
I can't carry anymore.
I know you can't carry anymore. You got. Oh, 4 life stolen per hit. That's not too bad. Oh, that's 260. And that one has 720, so I don't know.
I am overburdened.
Okay. We do got this short bow. I'd like to see the difference between the two. Okay. Cracked leather. I think what we'll do is we'll just go to town. And then let's put our there. Okay, so let's go back into and let's sell everything that we've got. We're getting close enough to where we need to be. But before we do sell anything, miner. Okay, miner 49er. No. Let's see. We're doing pretty well. This has all lightning stuff. So let's see. Oh, I don't know. Did we sell everything? I don't think we did. Okay, yes, we did. That has started. So they're really full. Let's see. That one's full and that one's full. Okay, let's stash the rest of our deposit in there. Every time I do come back to town, I do look at stuff, just to see if there's anything better. Let's check up on our armor. Nothing seems important and potent to me. So let's go back down into town, into the dungeon, I should say. We are very... We need to make sure that we've collected everything from down here. Let's... I don't think I did collect everything. From back over here. Okay, so yes, I did. I'm just going through just to make sure I've picked up everything down here. Unless it's, like, say I just picked up something. A light minor healing potion. I knew I missed something over here because we had a hand axe down here and I knew we didn't pick it up. So now let's go back out of here and back to where we need to be going to. So let's try as much as we can to find this Deckard Cain. We really don't need anything at the moment. No healing, nothing whatsoever. So what we're trying to do right now is trying to get this to the forest in the dark woods. We will clear out the dark woods once we get Deckard Cain, because we have to go to the dark woods just to get to find that little thing. Got another chipped sapphire.
I can't carry anymore. overburdened.
No. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to go back and resell all this stuff off. But before we do, let's check up on our stuff there. Making sure nothing needs to be identified. Nothing does. So we will sell what we've got.
Greetings.
I guess what I could have looked at is that it has 230 quality. Fill that up with those bolts. That has 260, so we haven't used much out of there. Minor buy. Buy. So let's go talk to Akara while we're here. So I am using a lot of mana, so I figure
welcomes you.
trade. I forgot to sell those off. Let's keep that sapphire for now, because we may need to get rid of some, like
Good day.
the search for Cain is what I'm actually trying to do. We'll put our sapphire in here. Nothing, we haven't found any rubies or really much of anything of other kinds. Found some boots.
I am overburdened.
Already?
I can't carry anymore.
Jeez, we're gonna have to go back to town again. Well, because there was other things I could have picked up over here while we were fighting off the shamans and stuff.
Good day.
But okay, we're getting where we need to be sooner or later. We'll find what we're looking for. There's our bolts are sitting there. We need to pick those up. Let's
I am overburdened. I can't use this yet.
ooh. But it can't be repaired, but we'll definitely sell it off. Let's gather those. That's our skull cap. Socket of 2. But that kind of acts as if it's got a socket of 3 right now, so let's see, what do we have in here? That one has 2 sockets, that one has, and that's no, let's not worry about that. Let's go in and sell
can I do
off what
for
we've
you?
got. Let's check out our weapons of what we can see. Okay, so nothing too much of a potency there. Nothing really important to keep. Let's, we're kind of gonna keep looking around in here. More arrows. Hidden stash. Nothing I see left. So let's continue to keep looking for... Oh, but we do got this over here. Let's go inside. Nothing looks of him. Damage hunter's bow.
I can't carry
Another. So the damage hunter's bow is gonna be pays less than the normal hunter's bow. So I'm. Okay, so let's go to town since we're already full. Actually, we do got. Do 19. I'll always keep at least one potent along with me, but I know that there is a damaged hunter's bow here as well. So let's go sell those things off. Let's make sure that this thing has full capacity on our arrows. Let's go in here and let's sell these things off because they're like kill. Oops, we got one more to sell off. We gotta sell that off as well. I've been using this hunter's bow a lot more than I have been using this one. So let's switch over and let's use that one for now. I'm not gonna put anything in my thing at the moment. Okay, so that's the Black Marsh. But what we're looking for, let's go into our IO. No. Actually, let's go into our quest page. Go through the underground passage in the dark woods, search for the tree of... So we gotta search for some sort of tree. So we don't need to be over there. Don't you think some things...
I am overburdened.
Okay, we're overburdened again? Do you think that sometimes when you find weapons that they're not even potent to the... So skull cap can fit there. It's unidentified. That gives basically 20% enhanced defense. Let's... Whoops, I meant to put that up there. Okay. Nothing I seems potent down in that area. Nope. %, faster cast rate of anything. Don't really need that.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Oops, don't want to throw that out. Let's go into town. I mean, not into town.
Good evening.
Yeah, we're into town, but let's go in and sell stuff that we don't need. Okay, so let's go and heal up. We're getting close enough to where we're getting to the tree.
Good evening.
So, but I do want to refill up on here, so it's 11, 12. Just at least make sure that everything's set, well, even. The reason why I came down over here was to make sure that we had full health. And let's put in our stash. Actually, let's go and talk with Chelsea and see what weapons we've got. That's a socket of 2, but nothing that needs to be repaired. Let's go talk to Gahid down here.
Let's deal, my friend.
We'll deal in a minute. I want to check to see what weapons he's got for me. Let's do some let's gamble a little bit just to see. We haven't. Oh, I didn't know we had that amulet up there. We have a belt there, and this has nothing to it, so we can buy that. That's gonna be 1 to strength, 6 to life, 4 to mana, maximum stamina, repairs in 38 seconds. Bye. Hunter's bow. Plus 2 to minimum damage. So the minimum damage is going to be 4 to 6. So that means the minimum is going to be that sense, whereas this one's like 1 to 4, and this one's like 6 to 10. So that's. So I think we'll keep that one, and let's go over here and see what we've got on our table here to put in. Okay, so that one's not going to do us any good. So I'm not going to go in and say we're just going to sell it off because there's no need for me to gamble. I'm not going to gamble as much as I'm going to. I will rarely gamble. I'm only going to gamble once in a while. So don't. Yeah, scepter. We really do need to find the. This game seems really dark and ominous, and I like the games that do that. Down portal. I'm looking for... Oh, I found the tree. So, we'll head our way over there to get to that tree. Okay. Ooh, a chipped diamond. Another resistance to undead. Okay. I think what I might... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's keep on moving up. Here to where we need to be. found the...
What a strange looking tree.
Okay, so... Take the skull of infused to Akara. Okay. So let's go to Akara here. As we're going back to town, we'll just sell things off before we go.
Yes?
Of
Good
anything.
to
So
see
let's go
you.
to trade. Let's sell you off, sell you off. Buy. Double buy. Okay. So now let's go down to Akara and
Ah, very good.
now she got me translating it. LL, that's all she was gonna say is just translate it. If you want to check that out, we can actually let's click on let's
Yes?
talk to
If he still lives.
all it is just to allow me to tell me what I'm supposed to do is just basically click on the stones. Yeah. Yep, yeah. Excuse me. But over that at the moment. Now we're gonna try and see if we can get all of the a little bit more around. So now I'm not doing too much going to go back there quite just yet. So we did get out. Let's go for let's go and add in the fire arrow. Let's come down here. Let's go and put some more into energy, a little bit more into energy because I'm using a lot of magic a lot. And so I figure adding a little bit of everything to at least past 30. What I'm looking for is a portal. And I don't think we'll be able to find it. Are they just bolts? Yeah, let's just get rid of one set of them.
I am overburdened.
Let's go home. Because there's no way that we're gonna have to sell everything that we've got on myself. Yeah, on my inventory, I should say. More properly. Let's go in over here into my shop here, or stash, and let's store that in. I'm not going to store these bolts in there, so I will fill those up. For now, I want to keep those filled up as much as I can. Let's see, this one needs a little bit of filling, so we'll do that. Let's go down into back. I guess Dark Woods. We'll come back to it eventually. I would like to go back through the Dark Woods and just make sure that the next time that we do need to pick things. Let's pick up that rejuvenation. Replace that, I'll put that over there. Light mana. quality.
I can't carry anymore.
What you can't? What do you mean you can't carry anymore? Low quality spear. Oh, this. It really pays a lot to get an extra inventory eventually.
What can I do for you?
Just sell all of that off. Sell you off. And since we're in town, we might as well go to a car and heal. Every time you come back into town now,
Good
since
day.
after you completed like that one, the first one, you should always come back to town and heal. But before we do, let's go and check our waypoint here. There is one in the dark woods, so we do need to find that one so that we can take it to the where we need to go. So it's a better idea to do it that way than it is to say no to. It's better to do that than actually using a portal to get back to town, and then use it later on, and that portal's still going to be there. I don't want to go and waste a portal just to waste in healing. So we did find that waypoint. Let's take it and let's but before I do want to come up here and check this area out here a little bit, just because of reasons. It's always better that you should always clear the dungeons out. Now, when school does start, or whenever I get back to the dorm, I will be streaming Diablo right away on the exact same character. So if you guys are missing the Diablo wonders, you can always check out my Twitch channel when it comes time. But for now, these videos are going to probably be maybe 2 hours long. At most. But I'm trying to keep it within an hour or two, with an hour and a half to 2 hours. I'm going through and just making sure that Dark Woods is cleared out before we do head to town. Not head to town, but before we do head to, head home. So, I mean,
I am overburdened.
oh, we're overburdened. I just wasted stamina. That's alright. I'm not too worried. I think what I'll do...
Good day.
No. Gossip. There's another thing that I want to do. Because we're selling those negation potions, and it'll just act as if I was selling those, bought one, and or something, but I want to buy a single, I do want to buy a couple of these. I want to buy like 3 of those, because I'm running out of stamina a lot while I'm down here, and I like to keep my stamina going. So we will use one of those, put in our large axe, and let's keep moving. Because the faster that we can get things fully completed and shown off, helps. Okay.
Now don't go to any other shrines here. Because I do want to actually just clear out as much as I can. Heal as much as I can is the sole right thing. So when we do get down to our next quest after we kill Deckard Cain, is the reason I'm just going through and just clearing out the Dark Woods, is we will be doing some leveling up after Deckard Cain, I believe. Well, let's check my quests here. Once we get down, once we get to this one, we will probably ask us to go to a monastery of some sort. So it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be too terrible on where we need to go, but that we're getting close. I know that it's not going to be too far off. But don't be alarmed that you'll not find a lot of things in chests or in that sense. Spike the club. Now let's go over back to the stony fields. And we need to, let's go up here. Don't click on any of the Alright. Now we should be getting inside here very soon into Tristram.
It's as if a great war were fought here.
Uh-huh. Let's hope that we get everything. We will definitely help Deckard Cain. Oh, poo me. Poo. No, I'm only going to take one bow with me, and it'll fill up everything else.
Good to see you.
Let's sell off what we've got in our stash here at least. Because now that I died, it doesn't help.
The sisterhood welcomes you.
Go back to the Dark Woods. Oh! Oops, wrong place. Let's go to the Stony Fields. My bad. Take that with us.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Okay. Now, I know you're overburdened, so let's go back into town. Let's put some stuff that we don't need into our stash here. Here, I think we'll put our... Nope. Okay, so that can stay there. So that one can... I don't know. Let's go sell off what we've got. Because the less that we have to carry with us, the better.
Good day.
Oh, that's while we're actually, we don't need to repair right now. I will come back when we,
I can't carry anymore.
I want to take the longbow and unidentify, whoops. Whoa! 30 enhanced damage, 1 to attack damage, 16 to attack rating, 30% damage to undead, 66 to attack rating against undead, 1 plus 1 to cold damage. No way, Jose.
I am overburdened.
Let's just gather as much as we can to fill things up. Because I know that we got... We can put... Nope, we can't put the cap in there yet, though. But when we do get back to town... Let's...
Good day.
Nope, some of this stuff can be stored in here. That'll definitely be stored. Since that does, we'll need to keep that in there. And then we'll sell off the 200 bolts pair. We'll take the buckler and replace that. For sure. Let's move that over there. Move stuff around. That needs to be sold off. Those 3 keys and everything else. That needs to be left in here. Let's put you there. That does do poison damage and allows additional socket, whereas the other one, if we go down into back down there, we're gonna sell off things that we might not need, like this and our lovely little potions. Now, we're not gonna go, and let's just deposit everything. We want to look and see that we got some other bows down here. Okay, so that we don't got any other things down here, but right here, and I really got that cap. Let's go. Oh, it's not identified cap. Hold on. 1 to life, nothing too terrible. But we're gonna go back to town for good reasons. Because I wanted to make sure. And so if we look at this, this has a qualified longbow. I think what we could do is say that this has fire, lightning, and cold damage. Whereas this one has better enhanced stuff. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this. Put in some stuff to rearrange around here. Because, looking back at this, I think I'm gonna remove, I think what we'll do is I want to keep that up in there. I think what we'll do is we'll sell that out. So let's go into over here. I think I'm gonna sell the crossbow out, so that means we won't need to keep those around anymore. So let's go over in here. Let's move stuff around. I'm always going to keep at least one set of bows around. I think that might have been a lot better, but this has... I don't know if we can buy it back is the problem. If there is a way that I can buy it back, please do let me know in the comments, because... You know me, I like to keep the chipped stuff, because that one does... I'm going to keep that... I'm not going to sell it off, but, that's 6 to 11 damage. But I don't know, is it in a miscellaneous stuff? No. Let's go and see if Greed has it.
What you need?
No, he doesn't have it either, so I don't know who... I think I made a mistake in doing so, but
Good evening.
if we click trade, go to weapons and check down in here, nothing in here seems for me. Okay, so nothing seems applicable for me to have. So here's what I'm going to do, is we're going to go finish Deckard Cain. Finish collecting Deckard Cain, but I do want to come through here, and I did keep that. Get back here, you. We're gonna clear out this area here at least, because I don't think we'll be able to come back once we leave that portal. So
Help!
yes, Deckard, I'll help you, but I want to clear out this before I actually... We can help Deckard Cain out.
Deckard Cain, go to the rogues' camp without delay. I can't carry anymore.
Because if we clear out this, I think we should be doing pretty well. And then we'll kind of leave it there for the day.
I am overburdened.
There's potions, don't need them. I think we can go. So, I hope you guys, once we get back, I'm not gonna look right away right now. Let's get back to the stony fields.
Impossible.
Oh, I can still get back between these two places. Okay, if I needed to. So, let's get back to Rogan Camp. Let's sell everything that we don't need. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Let's go back in here. I'm gonna put my thing back in. I'm gonna sell off these because I'm not using them at all. So, where am I going? I need
Good
to talk to
see
her.
you.
You off, sell you off. Bye. 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 Double bye. 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 Keep. Keep and keep. Keep a couple of stamina. I'm going to use them eventually, but I haven't needed to. So let's go talk to Akara first.
Greetings.
Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, it's
You
Akara.
have risked your life to rescue Cain. For that we thank you. We must seek his counsel immediately.
%32% extra gold from monsters plus 2 light radius. I want that over the one day. 30% extra gold from monsters? Hell yeah. I'll take that on the over day of any other day. Let's go talk to
As a
Deckard.
token of my gratitude, I will identify items for you at no charge. Regrettably, I could do nothing to prevent the disaster which devastated Tristram. It would appear that our greatest fears have come to pass. Diablo, the Lord of Terror, has once again been set loose upon the world. As you know, some time ago, Diablo was slain beneath Tristram, and when our hero emerged triumphant from the labyrinth beneath town, we held a grand celebration that lasted several days. Yet, as the weeks passed, our hero became increasingly aloof. He kept his distance from the rest of the townsfolk and seemed to lapse into a dark, brooding depression. I thought that perhaps his ordeal had been so disturbing that he simply could not put it out of his mind. The hero seemed more tormented every passing day. I remember he awoke many times, screaming in the night, always something about the East. One day he simply left, and shortly thereafter Tristram was attacked by legions of foul demons. Many were slain, and the demons left me to die in that cursed cage. I believe now that Tristram's hero was that dark wanderer who passed this way before the monastery fell. I fear even worse, my friend. I fear that Diablo has taken possession of the hero who sought to slay him. If true, Diablo will become more powerful than ever before.
You must stop him,
or
or
all
we'll
be lost.
be lost. Officially, that quest completed. Oh, I did pick up that. I guess we can... Oh, fire resist, I'm going to sell that ring off. Let's go and sell what...
When I fled
Let's talk
the
to her
monastery,
first.
I left behind the Herodric Mallet, my enchanted smithing hammer. If you can retrieve it for me, I'll use its magic to strengthen your equipment.
Bye. Bye. And I think we'll keep everything. When we do, I think we might do something more towards the long line that we... Any equipment that doesn't have sort of the magic upon it. But we're saving more gold. Actually, while we're here, let's check on weapons. Nothing, nothing, nothing. 4 life. Stolen per hit. Nah. Nothing needs to be repaired. We're good on that. Let's go and store everything in here. So our gold. So, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next one.